This is the pick.
Welcome to the show, you guys.
And we're going to be talking about the NFL Combine. So first off is Kyler Murray didn't do anything outside of getting measured in interviews. Some reports that he didn't do well in interviews, which I kind of figured he wouldn't. He's not Baker Mayfield. He doesn't have the personality that Mayfield did. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he's still going to be a really good quarterback. I mean, I still think he has a solid chance of being number one pick. Even more now than even before. A lot of rumors that he's going to be number one pick. We'll get into that more if Rosen gets traded. But yeah, some really good players had really good performances. A lot of defensive linemen played really, really well. Performed really well. I mean, excuse me. Quinn Williams, he had a 40. His 40 was 4 seconds and like 82 of a second, which was really good. That's for a 300-pound man is really impressive.
Ridiculous.
Sweat from Mississippi State, he had the fastest time for a defensive lineman ever with 4.4 40, which was really impressive.
Yeah.
And DK Metcalf, he did really well as well. He had a 4.3.3, I believe, or something like close to that.
4.33.
Yeah, and that's the quickest for a player that's over 225 pounds. So, yeah, a lot of really good performances. Nick Bosa didn't perform as well as I thought he was going. Well, as I thought he was going to hope he was going to do, but he still looked good.
Damn, he's still going to be a high pick.
Yeah, of course. He might still go number one if Kyler doesn't. Haskins didn't really do very well. He ran a really slow 40. Kind of missed some balls, but I mean that's not.
You only take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah, and I mean people really take this a little bit too seriously, especially some certain NFL teams. Not as much as they used to, but they still kind of value the combine a little more than they probably should. I think tape doesn't lie in my eyes. Tape's number one evaluator for me. Then the tape production. Then combine definitely goes in fact and other things. But combine is still important. That's why we have it. Definitely adds to the drafting process. So some other really good performance was Grady Williams. He had like a 4.38 40, so that was really impressive. So a lot of good performances. Really quick players that I didn't think was going to be as fast as they were. Like that Quinn Williams under
That's crazy.
4.8, insane. That Sweat, that's insane as well. I mean, I think Sweat might get himself in a top 10 pick, honestly, because he has a monster length and that 40 is ridiculous. And he had some good production. He didn't have amazing. He was amazing in college, but he was good.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I think the most craziest thing to take from is Quentin Williams. That's just mind-boggling, and it just goes to show, what me and Adam's been saying ever since probably a couple of years ago is every year it seems like these guys are getting bigger, faster, and stronger, and it's proving the point, man. When you got a big old 300-pound guy running just as fast as some of these receivers out here, so it's nuts, man. That's crazy speed for that big of a guy.
Put into context, he had a faster 40 than Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold.
So there you go. So that's ridiculous athleticism, like, and speed, and no telling what else that big man can do. You never know. That big man might do some flips. You never know.
He's my number one prospect, him and Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah. Another, of course, person to take away that did really good was DK Metcalf. That man's just not even looking like a receiver. He's looking like to me, he looks like a big old Cam Chancellor that can go knock your head off. But he's going to be a big old receiver, man. He's probably going to be snagging a lot of balls in the NFL. I think, he was very impressive that day. Also, there's another guy, Paris Campbell.
Yeah.
He played, he had some really good, what did he have? He had a 4.3 flat, so that's ridiculous, man. These guys are getting faster and faster, it seems like. And there's one more guy, see.
While he looks that up.
Zachary Woods,
Yeah.
defensive back for Memphis. He had a 4.29. So
Yeah, quickest 40 time.
yeah, man, a lot of DBs showing their speed, but yeah, man, it's a pretty good combine overall. Yeah, like I said, our boy Murray didn't do anything. He's waiting for the OU day, so
Yeah, pro day.
yeah, OU Pro Day. So I can't wait for that to just to see what he's gonna do out there. But yeah, I'm kind of like in the same boat with Adam. I don't take this as serious as some people might. I don't know. It's just to me like kind of like Adam says. Really, what speaks to me is gameplay on tape more so than this combine stuff. There's nothing there's nothing better to evaluate a player than actually seeing gameplay and seeing him in game and actually doing it there. So, and you never know. Easily Tom Brady's the biggest example. Horrible combine. It looked like he was going to be the worst player on the roster, but turns out look at the man now. He got 6 rings and possibly could add more. So. It's just a prime example that you can only take this stuff with a grain of salt. But at the same time, it is exciting and still a little bit important. As like Adam said, it's still important to do this and see how fast guys are. And that's what I think it's more so about than it is those passing drills and those drills like that. Is really you just want to see what these guys can run and how high these guys can jump. Just to see how athletic these guys are. And it's crazy to see that, man, because I don't know what to expect now after we done seen a 300-pound man run a 4.3. So I don't know what to expect now. We might have four.
It was 8.
What was it? 4.8.
Yeah.
So yeah, still that's pretty fast. You never know. 2 years down the road, we might be having a big old defensive lineman running a 4.3. So.
Yeah, I mean Sweat's 260, so that's close.
Crazy, man. And there's a couple offensive linemen that almost hit like 4.8. So, people are getting bigger and faster, man. That's what's exciting to see about it, is how fast these guys are and how athletic these guys are. It's nuts, man. But yeah, overall it was a pretty good combine.
Yeah, it was. Metcalf, he had an amazing combine, but on the cone drill, he didn't do very well. So I mean, my concerns about him kind of still prevalent in my eyes. I mean, he's really fast and super athletic, but he doesn't move very well in my eyes. But
Yeah.
and he had a lot of injury problems, but we'll see. Yeah, man, that's really all I gotta say. Really good combine. I watched a lot of it, and didn't get to watch all of it, but for the most part, I watched a lot of it.
Yeah, it's definitely. And I would say there's a couple of things that also I would say about it is sometimes it does. It kind of sways over with this combine. It does make these NFL owners kind of sway, left to right if they want to go get these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say it. Also, it's still important to have the combine because those guys are there watching and they might be going into it going, man, I really don't want that guy, and then sees them, perform really well there, and they go, well, maybe we do want this guy. So, the whole DJ Metcalf, I think him running that 4.3 really helped him, and I think that's honestly boosted his stock. So,
Yeah.
It's still important, but yeah, it just I don't like those guys that just take it so serious that if these guys kind of mess up like the Ohio State quarterback, like he missed a couple throws and he wasn't the greatest that day, but to me that shouldn't bring your stock down that much. I mean, it might a little, but not that much. But yeah, that would really do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.